Hey, it's Jamie. Is it obvious I love this hat a lot? Today we're rehashing Psalms 10 to 17. Holy talk about history repeating itself. Today's verses could have been written last night. They're so spot on to the world today. First, let me tell you that Psalm 9 and 10 are both acrostic when they're written in their original language of Hebrew. What does that mean, Jamie? Well, let me tell you. It means that each letter of each verse starts with a consecutive letter of the Hebrew alphabet. So if it was English, it would be A on the first line. The second line starts with B. The third line starts with C, and so on. Get what I'm saying? So A, B, C, like all the way down. Does that in Hebrew. I love that. How cool is that? That is so cool. Anyway, Psalm 9 does the first 11 letters of the alphabet in today's chapters. Well, I guess Psalm 9 was yesterday. And Psalm 10 does the rest. I love secret stuff like that. So this just tickles me. Okay, anyways. So how is the psalmist here so in tune with today? He starts talking about the wicked and how they're hunting down the weak and devising plans to catch up those who cannot fight back. The psalmist writes that they act as if no one will ever hold them to account, and it seems like perhaps they're correct. How many evil people are in power controlling the world right at this very second and paying no penalty? Look at our own prime minister, the thefts, the scandals, all for nothing. Look at President Trump, good Lord. He won't be punished, right? To me, this screams the old adage that history repeats itself over and over, and it's been doing so since at least Psalm 10. However long ago that was. Continuing on, the psalmist then goes on to say that everywhere we look around us, we see those who are not faithful or loyal. We see those whose deeds are vile and corrupt. They declare that there's no God. This leads some to declare that those who wish to obey the Lord need to flee to remote places in order to live because the wicked are destroying the foundations of God's law, so we all got to go live on an island somewhere. My first thought here was the schools. They took the Lord's Prayer out of school. They took church attendance away, stating church and school shouldn't be mixed, and then bam, they just got away with it, right? What about that impending need we Christians feel to move into the woods and get away from all the evil? Just like the way they felt back then. Isn't that wild that we feel the same today? The good news is that the psalmist today gives us hope. The psalmist tells us that we should take refuge in the Lord. Those who believe there is no God are simple fools. The end. Don't even bat an eye at them. Don't give them 5 seconds of your thought. God will rise up and he will put the wicked to flight. Then those who put their trust in him will be able to march forth with him. God loves righteousness and justice. Those who put their trust in him do not need to flee from anything. So what does this tell us? It teaches us here to stare the evil down. Don't run. Trust in him to get you through. This psalmist who describes our times so easily tells us not to run, not to shut your mouth and look the other way, not to be embarrassed by your faith so you keep it to yourself. The psalmist says, no, Christian, you stay put. You're not going anywhere, baby. The Lord's given you the armor to withstand this attack, and you will still stand when it's over. So what other great news can I offer other than that? Realistically. For tomorrow, we're going to look at Psalms 18 to 22 if you want to read ahead. I hope you have a blessed day. Please comment if you got something else. Hit the like button in order to spread the word. And don't forget to say your prayers. Okay, I think we're just going up and down now. I've lost this, and we're on to this. Sorry. Anyway.
This is the Bible in a Year theme song.